Everyone, how are y'all doing? My name is Deborah, and I am kind of scared to react to this because the last time I reacted to Morissette singing this, you know how I felt. But she's going to be doing a duet with Darren, who I absolutely loved when he sang this. So this is gonna be an interesting combination to see what happens. But this was published January 28th, so this was after I made my reaction to her. Okay. Everyone has been tweeting me and telling me about this right from the day it happened, but I've not been feeling fine. I've been really sick. Like, I've had a really bad cough to the extent that I coughed out blood. Yes, I thought I was gonna die. So, if you notice something weird about me, I've not been feeling good, but I'm feeling better now. I went to the doctor and they said it was just like cold and my throat being really dry, and I was just really tired. I needed rest, which I have been getting, thank goodness. So, yeah. So I decided why not react to this right now, do some reactions and get some things out of the way. So I'm gonna be reacting to the duet without further ado. Let's go.
어깨빵 9-fold shotgun 얼굴 따위로 아이돌 하는 놈 아니니까 follow me high tone.
In the Philippine music industry? Are you serious?
Darren Espanto.
Wait, you're not gonna show it? Oh, he's wearing a suit!
Party girls don't get can't feel anything.
My little brother! I had to hold myself. I'm like, he's my little brother. Ooh, okay. I thought that was him for a second because it was so good. I'm gonna say something really weird after this, but you guys are gonna find it so weird. I hope I remember. I love her trousers. Morissette, I love your trousers. Your pants.
I'm a mess, gotta get out now, gotta run from this. Here comes the shame, here comes the shame.
Oh, my little brother!
1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1. Wanna hear that?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Oh! I want those. Those are really cool. They look cool. I want that for like Big Bang.
Run the chandelier. From the chandelier. Like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. Wanna burn through the night, through my tears and I cry. Wanna swim, run the chandelier, from the chandelier, from the chandelier.
So green is his fandom color.
Gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier, from the chandelier.
Did you hear her note? That note she just hit. Oh. Oh my goodness. I have so much to say. Tell me I was recording. I was so scared for a second that I wasn't recording. Okay, okay, where do I start from? Okay, what I wanted to say, okay, first of all, this is a duet, but it didn't feel like a duet, and that's where I'm gonna come into where I said I have something weird to say that you all won't agree with me probably, but I agree with me. So this is meant to be a duet between both of them, and in a duet you harmonize, but I had no harmonize, like they weren't harmonized perfectly. Let's use, because most of you know Fort Impact, so let's use Fort Impact as an example. When Fort Impact harmonizes, they blend really well. In this, you didn't hear them blend really well. The harmonization was not perfect, and that's what I loved about it. That's where the weird part comes, because I know everyone will probably like, huh, they didn't harmonize well, their voices didn't really blend as one, and you still loved it. That's what I loved about it, because I could hear the beauty of their two different voices, which is really weird because in most performances I always have a problem with harmonization, and I always, especially when you're a group, maybe because this isn't a group and this is just a duet, so I really didn't want them to harmonize. I'm not really sure why I didn't want them to harmonize, but I am so glad they didn't harmonize. Now, don't get me wrong, if they had blended beautifully together, I would have loved it, but they didn't, and I liked it because you remember how I didn't like Morissette's Chandelier performance on Wish 107 and stuff. In this, she didn't do like, she allowed Darren to take the reins in this. It was, I'll come to all that, but I'm just gonna say that now before I come to the Darren taking the reins and all that. But she allowed Darren to take the reins in this, most of the reins, and sing most of the song. At least that's what it felt like to me in this. So all those extra things she was doing in the Wish 107 performances that I didn't like, and the stuff with her voice, plus she had a cold, I didn't hear it in this performance, and I liked her singing in this performance, and I liked her voice in this performance, and I like how she sang Chandelier in this. And that's, like I said, maybe because she didn't sing the whole song, she was singing it with somebody else, and she allowed that person to sing more parts than her. That's Darren. She allowed Darren to sing more than her. Maybe that's why I love this performance of hers more than the other one, and that's kind of why I like that the duets, their harmonization wasn't blended, because I could focus on her voice and I could focus on his voice. Their voices are not the same, guys. I don't know if it's just me, but for me, I can hear the difference in their voices clearly, and their voices are not the same. So I love how I was able to focus on her voice, and I could see that, okay, in this she actually sang well. So yes, it's probably because she had a cold last time, or most likely because she had a cold, that contributed to the whole me not liking her Chandelier performance and her voice cracking and all that that happened with the last performance and her singing it. But in this, she sang it really well. There was a run that she did that I didn't really like, not because the run was bad, because I just felt it was doing too much. But apart from that run, I absolutely loved her in this, especially that last note that she did. She totally killed it with that last note. I absolutely love that last note that she did. And another thing that I was saying about like Darren taking more parts, I have to give Morissette props for. I don't know if this was originally his performance and he invited her on, or if it was her performance and she invited him on, but however it was, she's his senior, I believe, and he's her junior. I believe they're not the same age, but for her to give him the opportunity of singing more than her and shining more than her. Not every artist, it takes a lot for an artist, especially an artist that knows they can bring it to the table and they're your senior in the industry, to give it to you and allow you to sing more than that. It takes a lot for the artist to do that, and it kind of shows humility in the artist and stuff. So I really that's what I picked from here. I don't know about her characters, but just from this, it really says a lot about her character. And this may be me reading too much into it. Maybe she didn't give him too much parts, but from what I saw, it felt like she did give him a lot to go with, and she laid back and allowed him shine in this performance. And I thought that was really beautiful. It was like a little elder sister watching after her little brother and allowing him to shine. You could see the pride in her face during the performance. So that's what I actually absolutely loved about Morissette in this, how she allowed him shine, but she still shined. It's just that she actually allowed him get more parts and do more things and just shine. It wasn't his concert, because I'm like, that really takes a lot for an artist to do that. Well, that's what I think, because many artists these days are so prideful, so it really takes a lot for an artist to do that, be it your concert or not your concert. So I really do respect her for doing that, because that's what I'm getting. That's what you may not be getting. You might not be getting the same vibe at me. You may feel they had equal parts, but to me it felt like they didn't really have equal parts. He had more than her, and it felt like she allowed him that opportunity to have those parts. And I think that makes me respect. If she didn't have my respect before, she ended with the tweet she sent me, but this has really heightened the respect, because that's something I really noticed in this performance, and I absolutely loved in this performance. So she definitely has earned my respect just because of that singular act that I noticed. On Darren, I can't complain. Darren was perfect. I'm like, what are you guys expecting me to say? I absolutely loved this performance. I liked how both of them came together, and I loved how both of them were smiling in this, especially Morissette. If she can just keep on smiling in every performance of hers, she's just gonna keep growing in my heart. Because like I said in my last reaction, there's something about when the performer is smiling in their performance, it just gets you into the feels, and you don't even realize the mistake and the errors they make in their performances, because you're just stuck in the atmosphere of joy and positivity. So I absolutely love this performance. Darren definitely killed it. He brought it to the table. He held his own, which is not easy going on the Oh Holy Night performance that I've seen of Morissette. I know how her voice is, so coming against her, it's interesting seeing that nobody's overpowering anyone. He wasn't overpowered by her, and she wasn't overpowered by him. She let him shine, and he also allowed her shine in her moments, and the moments that she shined actually did stand out. So I guess sometimes it's not really the quantity, it's the quality in her case and stuff. And he also was allowed to shine, and he brought it to the table, and the parts that she allowed him to shine on, for me, felt like those were the parts that actually fit his voice. But hey, that's just me now though. But yeah, I absolutely love this performance. They both definitely brought it to the table. I like that they weren't overpowering each other. It wasn't a competition between him and her who is better. It was just two singers coming together to sing, each giving it their best, and or close to their best, maybe not their best, but each giving it a good run for their money, and not actually competing against each other, and just enjoying and having a good time. So I absolutely love this. This is really nice to see. I hope we see more of this. I definitely did enjoy this. What do you all think? Did you like it? Did you not like it? And my brother was looking good in that suit. I'm like, oh my goodness, he looks so cute. I could just marry him if he was not younger than me. But did you catch that? I was gonna call him my husband, then I had to hold myself. My little brother, because he can't be my husband, yeah, feel me? But I absolutely love this. Good job to both Morissette and Darren. You guys actually put a really good performance. I'd really love to see, I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I'd really like to see them live. I'm just throwing that out there. Y'all might come to the Philippines. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and to be awesome, beautiful people you are. From me to you all, you know I've got nothing but love for you all. Stay awesome.
云翻涌成山，眼泪被岁月蒸发。 这条路上的你我他，有谁迷路了吗？